This is an update of the stimulus package program from the Trump administration as of Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. We're going to talk about the major benefits as an individual, as a sole proprietor, as an independent contractor, as a self-employed person, and as a business owner. We're going to talk about forgivable loans, sources of securing money, the stimulus check, and tax updates. Again, this is an update of the stimulus package as of Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. The whole goal and purpose of the stimulus package was to get money into your hands as quickly as possible, whether you're an individual or a business. Here are the key takeaways. Let's start with the stimulus check. The reason why I'm making these, and I say as of today, April 2nd, is because the news and the details keep changing literally on an hourly basis. The breaking news as of April 1st, which was yesterday, was that if you are receiving Social Security benefits or disability, then you do not need to file a tax return and you will receive your stimulus check. This is in contrary to what they said on Monday, just a few days back this week, that you needed to file a tax return. So they said that on Monday. Now yesterday, April 1st, they took that back. So you do not need to file a tax return if you're on disability or Social Security benefits, because they have your information and then they're going to direct deposit you your check money, your stimulus check money. If they have that on file, if they don't have your banking information on file, you can give it to them on the IRS website, or they're going to end up mailing you a check. Another way of getting money into your hands is if you're on unemployment. Okay, unemployment is a state-run program. However, the federal government is stepping in, they're boosting the program. So there's more money in unemployment and there's an expansion of coverage, because before, gig workers, independent contractors, self-employed people were ineligible. Now they're eligible. However, because there's this shift or change, there's been delays in certain state-run programs, covering these types of requests, which is causing a lot of stress and confusion, because according to the federal government, now it's mandated that they need to be covered. The states need to get their systems in order and their processes in order to get that running for the self-employed people. The key takeaway is that unemployment benefits have now increased, and now they include self-employed people, independent contractors, and gig workers. If you need to pull money out of a retirement account, just note that the early withdrawal penalty has now been eliminated for 2020. If you want a forgivable loan, you have two options available to you. You have the economic disaster loan, which is the EDL loan, and you have the Paycheck Protection Program loan, which is the PPP. The people eligible for these forgivable loans, they're going to be self-employed people, independent contractors, sole proprietors, not-for-profits, C corporations, S corporations, partnerships. Both forgivable loans are first come, first serve. The EDL loan, the economic disaster loan, that's the smaller program of the two. It's a forgivable loan up to $10,000. The whole application for the EDL loan is done online. I'll leave that link below. The program is up and running. You can do that right now. If you haven't applied, you better do so as soon as possible, because again, it's first come, first serve, and if you procrastinate and put it off, you're most likely going to miss out. The Paycheck Protection Program is based on your self-employment income or how much you pay your employees. You'll get a loan of 2.5 times that monthly amount. You can get that loan forgiven if you spend it on qualified expenses. What are qualified expenses? Qualified expenses, for purposes of this situation of loan forgiveness with the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program, are payments to you, yourself, your employees, mortgage interest, rent, or utilities. I'm going to give you the basic steps, the overview of the PPP. You apply for the loan. You get the loan. From the loan origination date, you have 8 weeks to spend it on those qualifying expenses. After the 8 weeks is over, you contact your lender, you ask for loan forgiveness. Then you're going to submit your expenses to show that you spent those funds on those qualifying expenses. If you spent it on those qualifying expenses, then you're going to have loan forgiveness. Just know that this Paycheck Protection Program, the PPP, begins tomorrow, April 3rd. It is done online or in person at your bank. So be prepared to storm the gates because, again, this is first come, first serve as well. Make sure your bank is participating in this loan program. Otherwise, you're going to have to find another bank that's participating in this loan program. For those businesses with employees, the government will pay for your employee sick leave up to $5,110, dollar for dollar per employee up until December 31st. For businesses with employees, the government will pay for your employee family leave up to $12,000 per employee up until December 31st. The final details will be announced any day by the Treasury and Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, so please subscribe to be updated on those details. For businesses with employees, there's the employee retention credit of $5,000 for each employee that you paid $10,000 or more in 2020. We'll provide more information on that as well, so please subscribe. Please share this message with those that you know were impacted during these times because honestly, these are difficult times for the majority of Americans, for the majority of people. I mean, people are going through a lot of hardship. I hope that this has been helpful. Please subscribe to our channel, Clear Valley Tax, and please take care of one another. And if you could please help one another in the comment section below, just helping one another out with the questions and answers, I would highly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Please stay safe and please stay healthy. Take care.